and you all know who I am. So tonight we're going to talk about wellness and stress and some of the things that we can do to help overcome stress and help our bodies so that it feels better. So have any of you heard of Qigong? It's a type of exercise. It works on the acupuncture meridians. You've heard of acupuncture. I know some of you've had it. So it works on the meridians to help balance the energy. And what happens with stress is that our energy gets imbalanced. And one of the main glands that it affects is the adrenal glands. Are you familiar with the adrenal glands, anybody? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Some of you are shaking your head. Well, the adrenal glands are what becomes activated when we have stress, and that's what they release cortisol and adrenaline, which is what helps our bodies to deal with it. It gets our bodies, keeps them going so we don't collapse. So in those days when you're working overtime or you got long days, that's what's working, is the adrenal gland. And as you get older, that adrenal gland keeps getting weaker and weaker because it's been overused so long. And so it can become fatigued. And a lot of lower back pain can be caused because of weak adrenal glands. And the adrenal glands, if you feel kind of right in your back, it's right here at the end of the rib cage, and they're right above the kidneys. So they sometimes, if you have lower back pain, if you're dehydrated, they can hurt. They can hurt if you're under a lot of stress for a long time. If you haven't got enough sleep, you'll feel the pain kind of coming around through your back and can come up kind of around your chest almost. So some back pain is caused by the adrenal glands. And so when you come in, a lot of you know I'll adjust, really right here in this area. And that's where the nerves come from that innervate the adrenal gland. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some ways to and that's going to be in your way. We're going to stimulate and relax the adrenal glands. Some easy things that you can do, like if you're under stress and you want to relax your back, relax your muscles in your body. We're going to start out by kind of stimulating our energy. Everybody looks like they could just fall asleep right now. Everyone's kind of holding their heads up. So we got to get moving here. We're going to fall asleep before half an hour's up. So especially once we get Heather up here, she's going to do the massages. So then we're really going to be asleep. So I'm going to have everybody stand up. We're going to start stimulating your energy a little bit. Okay, Becky's here, so let's wait a minute. You want to make sure, you might have to step out a little bit to the aisle. We're trying to videotape it, so don't go too far in the aisle, but you want a little bit of with your hands, okay? So everybody kind of feel where your adrenal glands are. They're kind of right up here, right in this part of your back. Okay, is anybody sore there? Yeah. I am. You know what this is doing to me. No. So you want your feet about shoulder width apart and kind of standing straight. And this is just a really easy Qigong exercise to stimulate your energy and balance your meridians. So you want to kind of hold your head straight and just start turning and feel your spine. Just kind of focus on your spine. Feel it kind of turning. Feel how the shoulders are going one way, the low back is going the other, and just stretch. Now let your arms kind of start swinging with just kind of like a pendulum on a clock. Just kind of keep going like that and letting the arms swing. Now what I want you to do is when you're swinging, I'm going to turn around, you guys all got that down, and I want you to start kind of just lightly tapping that part of your spine where those adrenal glands are. Just kind of get in a rhythm. Just let your arms kind of swing back and forth. Kind of like a clock would be, just kind of even. Not fast and not hard. Can you feel your spine twisting? And you want to do that about 20 seconds. Okay, that's good. So that's how you get your adrenals to relax. And if you get back pain there, sometimes if you just do that a few times, like during the day, off and on, you'll start to feel yourself relax and have more energy. So another area that really responds to stress is our necks. And I don't think anybody in here have them work on their necks. So we all know the tension kind of sets right up here. So right on the high part of your shoulder, you can kind of feel up there. There might be a sore spot. Usually there is, like right up there. So that's the next spot we're going to work on. And so we're going to do kind of the same thing. We're just going to take our arms and just kind of get in a swinging motion with your arms and just lightly tap. You don't want to pound on it. Just lightly tap. And again, you want to do it in about 15 to 20 seconds. We're going to do a full treatment here. Because we're all going to stay awake. Getting our energy to move through our bodies. After working and being up all day, we're all getting tired. Okay, I got my timer back there. She's nodding her head, so you did good. We got her 20 seconds in. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to work on the chest and the lungs, because when you get under stress, everybody kind of goes like this. Our shoulders come forward and we can't take deep breaths. So we want to expand our chest and expand so we can get big, deep breaths. So there's an acupuncture point right here. If you feel the bottom of your collarbone, follow your bone on the front all the way over to your shoulder. And then right below that, there should be kind of a depression. Can everybody feel that? And sometimes it's sore.
Sure.
Is it sore? Okay, the lung meridian comes up your arm and it ends right there. It's a short meridian. It goes from here to here. So this is where it starts actually. It's lung 1 it's called. So we're going to do kind of what we did before on the shoulder, but we're going to tap lung 1 for about 20 seconds. So just kind of get in that motion and just lightly tap so that we relax our chest muscles so we can take deep breaths. I mean, if somebody's driving by, they really think we look like an intrusive group. Like, what are those people doing?
They want to join us.
Yeah, that's right. We can just go on the street. We'll have a party out in the parking lot. Okay, good. Okay, so we have the 3 spots for the stress. One's the adrenal glands, the shoulders for the neck, and the lung point for breathing. Okay, everybody remember those? Okay, so now we're going to go back to the low back because everybody's got problems. Can everybody just kind of make a light fist, not real hard, and you're just going to want to start kind of where your adrenal glands are and go kind of to the bottom of the sacrum. And you just want to pound lightly, just up and down. And again, about 15 to 20 seconds. Does that feel good, or does that hurt, or how does that feel for you?
Might be easier to do it on here.
Yeah, there you go. I know you get out of rhythm, don't you? I know I'm not very coordinated. There you go. I know I got pounded and then I forget the other side. So the point is just to do it. Okay, now I want everyone, it's going to be a little hard because of the chairs, but just kind of go down as far as you can, tapping the outside of your legs. Just stimulate the energy all the way down. You can, and then kind of come up on the inside and stimulate all the meridians. And then you just kind of work up to the chest with a light fist again, and we're going to open up this chest. Just kind of pound on your chest a little bit. Now we need to do one of those calls like they do, when they're pounding on their chest. Okay, good. So now we're going to just bend our knees, keep your about shoulder width apart, bend your knees, and shake. We're going to shake. Shake it out. Shake out all that stress from the day. Just let your body just kind of hang. No more posture problems. Just shake.
Relax.
Yep. Just let everything kind of bounce out. Just kind of let your eyes at home. You can just kind of close your eyes if you can and just let the day go. Everything go. Okay. Good. Now, anybody feel tingling? Your hands tingle? Yeah, we got your energy moving. If you feel the tingling, that's your chi. That's what the energy of your body is called, is chi. So that's what you're feeling. Okay, so now we're going to take some breaths. And what we're going to do, if you have shoulder problems, you might not be able to get your arms way over your head. So then you just go up to what's comfortable. So we're going to kind of cup our hands like we're breathing in air. Kind of hold them upward. And we're just going to breathe in and take them up. And then breathe out. Big deep breaths. Do that about 3 times. One more time. How's the tingling? Feeling it? Yeah. See, we're getting our energy moving. So in the morning, when you get up, you have one of those days you don't know if you're going to get to work, how you're going to work on all those patients. Start breathing. So that gets our energy going for the day. So now we're going to do something kind of fun. This is something you can do if you've got pain. You can do it for each other. So if you're with somebody and you want to do it on each other, you can, or you can do it on yourself. It's pretty easy. We're going to stimulate our energy a little more. So everybody go like this. This is just some easy kind of fun things to do. This stimulates your meridians go through the body, through your hands, and through by your fingers. So we're going to stimulate it. Okay? And now I want you to go like this with your fingernails, because there's little acupuncture points on both sides of on your fingers. And so this stimulates all those pressure points and all those meridians by doing that. Now hold your hands kind of like this far apart. Can you feel energy between there, or warmth or heaviness? That's your energy that you've created. Now what you can do, and I'm going to use Irvis, You can take that energy and you can just put it into a sore joint like this. Put your hands over someone's, if they got a sore shoulder, or if they got a neck that's sore, you can kind of just put that energy over someone's shoulder or their head. And then if you feel like you've lost the energy, because they will take the energy from you, and you'll feel less of it. Then do it again, and you keep rubbing, and then you do it again.
I can use it, go for it.
So you can do this with somebody in your bed. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Just, I'm not touching your leg,
No,
but
no.
not much. So you can do that if somebody's got a bad neck or a bad back or a knee or a shoulder. Or you can do it on yourself. It's better to get someone else's energy, but still there, so they're tired. Everybody kind of get the idea what that is? So that's kind of what Qigong is about. It's just getting the energy moving through the body, and we do that with the acupuncture or acupressure if you've ever had that, or reflexology on the feet. There used to be some people who did that around, where you just work on the acupressure points on the feet. And that's kind of doing the same thing. If you roll your feet on a ball or something, that's kind of the same thing. So that's just a little introduction. We'll kind of end with the night routine, a few things you can do to put yourself to sleep, so then you'll go home and go to bed. So right now you're supposed to be alive for my presentation. So you can have a chair if you want to, and we're going to just talk about chiropractic a little bit.